Well, democracy, they say, is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. The question you will ask, and a lot of Nigerians have been asking, is ours truly a democracy or an undemocratic democracy? Because these questions become very germane because of the attitude of people in government, especially those who claim to have fought for democracy, but whose attitude and behavior has been very undemocratic. Recently, I listened to the statement of John Kayode Fayemi, former governor of Ekiti State, where he said that they criticized Goodluck Jonathan's government's policy, the subsidy removal, not because the policy was bad, but because they wanted to be in government. So the question you would ask yourself is, now, is Kayode telling us that they regret those actions and that so wants to apologize to Nigeria? The answer, is no. Is he telling us that Nigerians should forgive him because what they did was wrong? The answer is no. Indirectly, what the man is telling us is that support Tinubu's policy because it is good, because we have seen the governors, that is the only card they throw on the table, the reason why they are decamping into APC. Indirectly, he's telling us that don't listen to opposition government when they gather because these policies are good, they are just plain opposition. And do these people think that we don't think? It is not everybody who criticize the policy that says it is bad. A lot of people are against that policy because of the fact that the savings will not be used properly or properly utilized by the government. The same way it was under Goodluck Jonathan's administration, so it is today. So sometimes when they praise President Tinubu for this twin policy, you ask yourself, do we really have thinkers in government? How about the savings? How about our refineries? How about the attendant suffering on the people? What is the government doing to cushion this effect, for which the president consistently has admitted that the policy has brought untold hardship on the people? What is the government doing to ensure that there are cushion? Our refineries are not working. We're having to rely on Dangote refinery, despite the fact that energy security is a national security. We're relying on a Dangote refinery, and you have all the refineries, none of them is working. The Kaduna refinery, they said they repaired it, but the pipe to take crude to the refinery, they work. Last administration spent $1.5 billion to repair our refineries, and every day they bill our Banje, they'll say it go work today, it go work tomorrow. And so what are we doing with the savings? We said we are giving more money to the governors, we are giving more money to local government. How many of these local governments are seeing this money? And what are they doing? Who is asking questions? The State House of Assembly that are an appendage of the sitting governor, or the National Assembly? So the question is, when they talk about these things, nobody has said that these policies are not good. What we are asking, the simple question is that, look, there's need to be more for the masses if democracy is truly about the people. And so what are you doing for the masses? These savings, what are we planning it into? But rather, we're still seeing government spend money as though we're an economic boom. Government is buying cars, buying private jets, and all of that. So the wastages, what are we doing to curtail the same wastages that we said subsidy removal we curtail? What are we doing to ensure that we plow it back, to ensure that at the end of the day, the manufacturing sector is properly, enhanced? We ensure that electricity is up and functional so that people, private businesses can come on upstream. Nothing. Rather, we just mouth policies, politics, and yet increase taxes. You're dragging a lot of people into the tax net, but you don't care whether they have a sustainable means of livelihood to enable them pay taxes. So everything today is about politics. The opposition, anyway, I don't even blame the government, because the opposition has not been able to put his house together thanks to the Ihendeba cronies, so they're here, they're here. So the earlier Nigerians realized that they are the ones in opposition, the better for them. Otherwise, if you continue like this, nobody's coming to protest for you, nobody's going to lead you in anything, because they all know what they do. They are all the same. So get your PVCs and be ready that on that day, you're going to vote whoever you want to vote for. Otherwise, you go wait, tire, say somebody will come lead you, or the opposition will do better. What they want to do is to ensure that someday Nigeria will be like Cameroon, if you know what I mean. And that's why they are telling you, election, no, they count, this one, no, they count. It all counts. If to say no, they count, therefore no, the government.